I think we both agree there will be this hyperbolic scenario. Bitcoin will be by far the best asset physically, dynamically, mathematically, above all other. But the powers that be, with the largest armies, the biggest balance sheets, and all the political power, they will fight. They will fight till the death. It's really interesting time we're living in. Lots of things are happening, big things. And well, one of the things, of course, is the quantitative easing, the printing of money, the stuff that's happening in the US with the $3.5 trillion bills that are introduced and the money that's needed for that. And the world is drowning in money. Every time there's a new problem in the social aspect, could be COVID relief, in the banking sector, in some other sectors, the only solution seems to be money printing. And if that were the solution, of course, Venezuela and Zimbabwe would be the richest countries in the world. It is not the solution. It will make the problem worse. But what we see, of course, as a consequence is lower interest rates. The negative interest rates in Europe persist, so even go down a little. So that is an unheard of situation. We've never seen that a couple of years ago. And we've seen asset prices rising and rising and rising. I don't know how it is in the US, but in my country, the Netherlands, also other countries in Europe, the rising housing prices are really getting problematic. It's nice if you're the owner of a house because you can almost stop working and just refinance the house every year with the increase in value. Yeah, and people that don't have the money or the start capital, and that's more and more people, they can't buy a house. They have to rent a house, but rents are going through the roof. It's such so that people cannot get away from their parents' houses and get into big troubles with their finances because the houses are so high. And now they're all making measures in the tax sphere, so taxing house owners, etc., as if that were the problem. No, the problem is the money printing, and all that money has to go somewhere. Equities, real estate, Bitcoin, gold, well, the asset inflation. And now that asset inflation is, of course, spilling over in consumer prices, energy prices first, of course, and it will go down to core inflation as well. Core inflation is the inflation basket without the energy prices, because that's the volatile component in the inflation index. And the core inflation is what central banks are tracking. That will go up. That's the last thing that's going up. But yeah, everything is going up. I mean, must be different in the US as well, but in Europe, so winter is coming, right? So heating prices, oil, gas, electricity, double at the moment. So households are going to pay double the gas and electricity prices next year, and that will certainly cause problems. And it's very interesting. And then if we look geopolitical, it's very interesting what's going on with China and the US at the moment. I think it's Evergrande thing in China with the real estate debacle going on there. The US bashing China. It's all started with the tariffs, of course, the trade tariffs under Trump, but it goes on. And China, of course, looking at Taiwan now after it took Hong Kong. Those are big movements. And the South Sea situation militarily, it's all very, very volatile and very... you need one match to light the whole thing up. And it's scary in a way.